Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast. Today we have our university delegate from Queen's University Belfast, Miss Pavithra Janani, Regional Manager South India and Sri Lanka. Hi ma'am.
Hello, hi.
Hi. So can you please introduce to our students?
Thank you. So my name is Pavithra Janani. I am the regional manager for Sri Lanka and Southern Board of India. I've been with Queen's University Belfast for the last 6 years.
Oh,
So I'm just getting into my 7th year at this point of time. It's been a wonderful journey so far.
yeah.
Yes.
Good to hear, ma'am. So, can you give us a short overview of Queen's?
Okay, so Queen's University Belfast, we put up in Northern Ireland. Belfast is the capital city of Northern Ireland. As an university, we were established since 1845. So we are nearly reaching 180 years this September 2025. That's going to be a celebration in the university. Again, we are a part of a Russell group of university, which is very, very strong, which means we are very much focused on research, right? Like a research intensive university. Queen's offers around 147 postgraduate programs, 224 undergraduate programs across the faculty of arts, humanities, social science, engineering and physical science, and medicine, health and life science. So as an university, we have a range of programs starting from medicine, engineering, humanities, politics, business studies. So we've got a various number of options when the student is looking at Queen's. Yes.
Okay. So, what are the popular programs in Queen's?
Okay, that's a very tough question to be honest, because we have a range of programs.
Yeah.
In terms of ranking wise, I can put it in that way.
Okay.
So we rank top 35 in the world for pharmacy.
Oh.
Okay, so we're very, very strong for pharmacy, and especially considering southern and northern part of Ireland being a hub for pharmacy industries. So our pharmacy programs are very well equipped at. We have a range of pharmacy programs. One is industrial pharmaceutics, which we are very, very strong. And there are two other programs which comes under School of Chemical and Chemistry and Chemical Engineering, which is Masters in Pharmaceutical Analysis and Biopharmaceutical Engineering. Both the programs come with industrial internship at master's level. However, at undergraduate, we offer Pharmaceutical Science M.Pharm, which is an integrated program. So pharmacy is being one of the very strongest profile which we have at this point of time. We're strong for medicine, we're strong for nursing. In addition to it, applied cyber security is another popular program because the program is fully certified by GCHQ and NCSC. The second program which I can think about top of my mind is all finance related program. So our actuarial science are very, very strong. Our financial risk management, fintech programs are equally a stronger programs. We have offer data analytics, again another stronger program which we have. So yeah, in terms of research side, if you're looking at, we have bioinformatics and computational genomics, which is very, very strong. We also offer masters by research in cancer medicine and experimental medicine. So yeah, we have got range of programs again. Yeah.
Yeah. So, in what programs QUB is having best employment in faculty wise?
I cannot specifically say one particular program which gives you the highest number of employability, but overall our employability rate is 94% of our students are in further education or in employment without 6 months after their graduations.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of help that international students will get from QUB in employment?
In terms of employability, Queen's, okay, there are a range of services that we offer international students. To begin with, we have 3 faculties. Every faculty have got their own placement cell, okay, which means that we do not have one placement cell for the entire university. Every faculty will have their own placement cell and give a personalized attention in terms of writing their CV, their covering letter. We do conduct a job fair on campus. As soon as the student enroll into the university, they will be given an app called My Future App. Okay, so terms of employability is where we were talking about. Yeah, so as I said earlier, that we have our app called My Future App, where we notify with the job opportunities in and around the United Kingdom. We do conduct a job fair twice a year. We had one a month ago, where we bring in company on campus for an exposure. We have got a lot of our program which has got a very strong industrial connect. We understand the requirement of the market and the modules have been designed, which means at the end of the program the students are industrial ready. The one additional thing which we've very recently started is we've started a South Asia specific employability team. Once the students is coming back to India, we support them even to look out for jobs within India. So we are not specifically looking at international students within the United Kingdom, but we have extended the support even if any student who want to come back to India and they wanted to look out for a job in India, we are absolutely there to support them. The best part is that any student can take our services not till their graduation, even after 2 years of their graduation. So up to 2 years they can take our services in terms of they can participate in our employability, career cell fairs. They can seek our advice. They become our alumni. So we are not only in supporting our current students, but we ensure our alumni are also very well placed.
Okay. So there is a myth in market like UK doesn't have any placement or employability, like anything. Like, what is your point of view on that?
See, in terms of employability, I wouldn't say it is a myth. Okay, it is competitive is what I would say. I
Okay.
wanted to put it in such a way that it is not a myth, it is competitive comparatively. Any country for the matter, it is competitive. Even in India, it is competitive. No universities in India guarantee you a full-time job, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so it is, nothing is guaranteed, but however there are plenty of opportunity. It depends on what kind of a stream are you looking at. Okay, if you're looking at streams like pharmacy, there are plenty of opportunity. Bioinformatics has an amazing opportunity. Applied cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, the entire globe is revolving around artificial intelligence. There's another program which is called Net Zero Engineering. It's such a beautiful program which talks about about how it's more into sustainability related program. India is planning to be a net zero emission country in 2046, whereas all the other countries have started expanding into net zero emissions. So this is the future. So not many people or not many graduates are coming from net zero engineering. It depends on how you upgrade yourself and how you understand the requirement of the market and keep the students, you keep yourself upgraded is what is very much important. I specifically wouldn't tell that the myth is no employability or not. It depends on the program, it depends on the field, it depends on the streams what they're getting into it, it depends on the individual as well.
Yeah.
How focused, how well they are. So one thing I would recommend is that it is competitive, but when you're getting into a country, you know that it is going to be a competitive. You have to be mentally and physically prepared before you get there.
Okay, so
Yes.
it completely depends on the student, like
So it is not only student, it depends on the market, it depends on the student, it depends on the field. There are various parameters that needs to consider about it.
Oh.
So blindly or bluntly, we cannot tell there is no job in the
Okay.
UK. Yeah.
Okay, so how student can approach to your international team to get this employability, like what skills or what set of skills they need to develop, or how they can get into the market.
In terms of employability.
Employment.
So in terms of employability, we are giving enough sufficient support for all the international students. We prepare them to face an interview. For instance, if you're looking at our MBA program, we only take a very limited students on MBA program. They have a specific team where they can work. They help them to write their CV, their covering letter. They prepare them how to face an interview. So there are various parameters. If you see back in days, like a couple of years ago, we were running a program on employability, which is a 12-week program. Every week there's one or the other module which we will be delivering, like critical thinking, business communication. So we mentioned that students are pretty much prepared about the program. We also ensure that their soft skills are pretty much developed. So it is all about how students also approachable. We are, as an university, our faculties are very well approachable. We have faculties coming up from the industries also. They are not only the one who's been teaching for a very long time. We've got a lot of industrial speaker coming on campus to deliver lectures. So that's how you build a network with them. So we do provide various platforms for them to to build a network.
Okay.
Okay, and that's how building a network plays a major part when it comes to an international student. So yeah, we give them an opportunity on every aspect of their
Okay. So
journey.
like yeah. So why do you recommend for international students QB?
Okay, so the Queens is uh, one of the student affordable city. First of all, the tuition fees are really affordable. Our tuition fee starts from £16,000, and the highest would be like £21,000. We are part of a Russell group of university, but you get a very affordable student tuition fee. That's a very good thing. You name an accreditation, we have them. Okay, but the tuition fee is not expensive at all. It is pocket friendly. The cost of living in Belfast is comparatively cheaper than any other part of the United Kingdom. You have a lot of exposure. You have all the companies like KPMG, Deloitte, PwC. Everybody have their presence in Northern Ireland. Again, we are a research-based university. We are a part of a Russell group of university. Where you've been given an opportunity after your master. If you wanted to do a research, we are absolutely there, provided your profile meets the requirement of if you wanted to pursue further education or further employability, we are there to support you out throughout. And we offer later a lot of program with industrial internship as an option, which means we give one additional year for them to work and live and work within the United Kingdom. It is not guaranteed, but we give them an additional year to look out for an options. So if they get in 1 year of placement, it's just an added advantage for them apart from the 2 year of post-study work permit. So, and the best part of the program or best part of the university is that all our faculties are very much approachable. If you're stuck there anywhere, if you need any help, they're there to support you. So that is one feedback which I've heard from most of our students who's been studying there. They always, whenever they come back and tell me, the one thing they tell me about Queens is like my family. They're always there when we need them. So that's one thing that I've been hearing from quite a lot of our students.
Yeah, I think most of the international students want that support from university actually. And like if you want to describe in one word about QB, like what?
That is I cannot
One
describe
word or one sentence.
I cannot describe QUB in one word, to be honest, because our university comes with a lot of research, lot of legendary people studied from us. I cannot describe QUB in one word or one sentence because we have so many things.
So like apart from academics, what are what are the other activities?
We are very strong. We have got 200 plus clubs and societies within the university, starting from swimming pool. We have squash, we have table tennis, we have football, we have rock climbing, cycling. There's so many options are there.
So, ma'am, what is your association with Global Degrees?
So Global Degree is one of our trusted partners. I've been working with them for last 3.5, nearly 4 years with them. The one feedback I got from most of our students are they're pretty much approachable. They are there to help them out. The documentations are very much clear. They guide the student in. They give you I would say exact information, and they know the entry requirement. They know everything about Queens at this point of time. So I've never seen them that they are misguiding students anything related to Queens. So as I said earlier, they are our trusted partners. So I've been working with them for 4 years. So anything in terms of documentation or visa process, they're just there to help you out.
Okay. I got so much information from your side, so I just want to know, like, you want to give any tips to upcoming international students who would like to go UK and study, like anything, like.
Okay, so I always tell this to all the international students. When you decide that you wanted to go abroad, doesn't come only with your education, but it also gives you various other skill set. It let you know how to make decision making in India is very limited. Until otherwise you're 21 or 22, you cannot make your own decision. Even then you cannot make your own decision, but when you're being there independently, you know how to make your own decision, which is very much important. You learn a lot of life skills. You learn how to manage your time. You learn how to balance out your education, your part-time job, your focus on full-time opportunities. There's so many things that you have to parallelly work on. So you understand what multitasking is all about. Okay, so that is something very, very much important, and do not take it very lightly, because the overseas educations are not easy. The education pattern is very much different from what we are studying in India. So you have to be pretty much mentally prepared, and again, you are getting into a competitive world, right? For instance, Queens have more than 25,000 students studying with us from 92 different nationalities, right? So when you know you're going to compete with a global market or global requirement, then you have to be pretty much prepared in such a way that it is going to be competitive for your respect of your education or a full-time job or a part-time job. So you have to compete. In India you only compete with Indians, but over there you have different nationality, and that is another way that you learn a lot of things. So you keep your minds open, you keep your thoughts open, you understand how the other market works. So it gives you a wider exposure, but it also comes with a lot of learning. So keep mentally prepare yourself that do not take it very lightly. It comes with a lot of challenges, but you will also learn how to overcome it.